Hey everybody, Scott Sillari here with Real Sync, and I have my main man Mac,
Hey guys.
and we're going to go through the Dotloop to SISU integration that we are releasing. So very exciting, Mac, to get this done. I know a lot of our great clients are waiting on to have this available to them.
Indeed. Let's show what we've got here. So we worked with some great beta clients. Pretty straightforward process. Choose Dotloop as your source. SISU is your target. You're going to connect to Dotloop, connect to SISU. There's instructions for each on how to do that. You can go through, and you're really just logging into Dotloop here. I can show you. You just click verify, and it'll ask you to log into Dotloop, ask you for permission. With SISU, you've got to go retrieve a team name and a token. In either case, once you're connected, you just go to the last step and activate. I've got a sync already activated, so I'm going to cancel this one, and I've got an active Dotloop to SISU sync here. So let's go into Dotloop. I've got a loop that I've started, and it's in pre-listing. It's a listing for a sale. And there's a couple of key values that need to be here. They're required for a transaction to be created in SISU. So one, I've got my listing agent, myself, as a support at RealSync. And we'll see in SISU, I have a user that also has an email address of support at RealSync. Our seller in this case is Sally Seller, and we've got an email address for Sally. This is important. This is a sales side transaction. We have Sally's email. We have the listing agent's email. Those are key pieces that we need in order to create the transaction in SISU or update the transaction in SISU. We also need an address, right? So we need that full street number, street name, etc. Some of we map all those pieces over, and then some other pieces are things, of course, like the purchase, the sale price, the sale commission total. So this would map over to GCI in SISU. The sales commission. So this would be the agent paid income, the amount the agent is gonna get. We've got a close date off in the future I've selected, and a contract agreement date coming up quickly. And so I save that, and in the next minute or so, the sync runs every 5 minutes on the zeros, on the fives, and my clock right now shows 1:59. So in a minute, we'll go search for Sally in SISU and take a look at the results. All right. So let's do a search for Sally. Looks like the filter found her. I'm going to click search, and there she is in signed state. Pre-listing, we've obviously got a listing agreement with her. I'm going to click edit so we can dig a little further in. There's that agent assignment that we did for the seller agent, the address that we synced over, the amount, the GCI, the agent paid income, Sally's email address, her mobile phone number, and the sign date, the date that we created the loop. It's in a pre-contract position, and close settlement date. So this is our settlement date that we casted out in the future. Let's make a quick update and see the update come over. Let's change our status from signed to under contract. Let's say we've got our listing active, and we've now maybe we skip active listing, and we've actually gotten an offer on the property. And so I've saved that, and we'll give that a minute to make sure it came over to SISU and go take a look. All right, so we've got our transaction here in SISU. It's currently got a listing. It's signed. We've got a listing agreement. It looks like the sync ran, and I'm going to refresh. And the status is now pending, and we pulled over the under contract date that we set for the 20th in Dotloop. I'll flash back over to Dotloop and show us that contract agreement date for the 20th. And so it's every 5 minutes. It picks up any newly created loops, as long as you have the property address, the buyer or seller email address, and the buyer or seller agent email address. We will create a new loop. When a new loop gets created, we'll create a new transaction in SISU. And if you update one of your existing loops, we'll sync that over to SISU. As you go through the different loop statuses, as you saw, I switched this from pre-listing over to under contract. You can also move into, of course, active listing. That'll put you in MLS Live date. In SISU, you can do active listing to get into signed date as well. So there's a couple of statuses that you can cycle through there.
Perfect.
Cool.
All right. And if you guys need help getting this set up, just reach out to Scott at realsync.com, and happy to jump on a screen share like this and walk you through getting this integration set up, or you can chat us here on the screen that Mac is showing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a knowledge base article which we'll share as well that has a good reference to how to set up this sync and what exactly it does, and a little table of all the field mappings that we support for the sync right now.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, guys, and until next time.
Till then, cheers. Bye.
Bye.